Combined 10 punts, the most in the first half in any game this season. Might have had something to do with the weather, tough handling the ball, people dropping it, things not working out. A minute to play in the half. Steelers up 7-3. Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster, but it's picked. Taron Johnson, reverse skate, extra point miss. So the Bills have a 9-7 lead going into the half. It's not working out well in the first half for Ben and the Steelers. Third quarter, same score. Allen, Stephon Diggs, little curl, and then he finds himself some space, and he's in. Bills lead at 16-7. Next possession. Allen, come right back for Diggs. A lot of time to throw. Zips that for 19 in the first down. 2 plays later, Josh Allen is feeling it on this drive. This time it's for Gabe Davis. Steadies, zips that to the corner, and the Bills have pulled out 23-7. Fourth quarter, same score, whatever that was. Steelers coming. Deontay Johnson back in the game. Hangs on this time for 17. Trying to make a comeback here. Second and goal. Smith-Schuster got himself a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. And we got an 8-point game. After a Beals field goal, it's 26-15. Roethlisberger launching it, but Levi Wallace has it. He's on the other team. The pick right there. Nice play to the ball for the pick. And the Bills taking it to Ben Roethlisberger in this one. Great defense there, just ripping it away. The Bills get the ball back. It's a 3rd and 11. Under 6 to go now in the fourth quarter. We get it. Turnover chain. You get some reward. There it is. Allen. Dawson Knox. 16 yards. First down. Later in the drive, just under 2 to go. Allen rolling around, trying to get another first down and just wind this game out. And he does. The Bills, 10-3. The Steelers have lost 2 straight, 26-15. It's final. The Josh Allen went off in the second half there after a rough first half. We showed you about all that punting. He was averaging just 3.3 yards per attempt in the first half. He completed 70% of his passes in the second half. Threw for those 2 touchdowns we showed you. No picks. And the Steelers are beaten by the Bills.
Every Sunday, Tim Hasselbeck carves out time in his busy Sunday to talk football with you, the American viewing public. He's a giver. Tim, the Bills defense, they were takers. How did this offense disrupt Big Ben, that's a veteran quarterback, and they made him look really shaky in this game?
Yeah, they match up well with Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh typically likes to spread people out, use those fast, talented wide receivers in space, get them run and catch opportunities. And Buffalo, because of the way that team is built, can match them stride for stride. And it's really what you saw. Stuff down the field wasn't hard for them to run with the football, challenging everything down the field. And then underneath, just doing a good job, having great awareness, where they're trying to go with the football. Great example here is this interception by Taron Johnson, essentially jumping the route out of the bunch. They just have such a nice feel for that. And then, when they decide to heat him up, they've got a creative blitz package scheme. Remember, Sean McDermott, basically kind of grew up in this kind of zone blitz, mentality as a defensive coordinator. And, when they decide in known passing situations to do that, they're creative with it and they find ways to get home.
Fast guys in space, you use that phrase. I feel like Stephon Diggs can be a fast guy in space. What does he do to the Bills' offense, improving it?
Right. He is a fast guy in space. Look, he's a huge upgrade at the position. There's no question about it. But what makes him so unique is that, he has this amazing short area quickness. So if you want to play in man-to-man coverage, just like that, you see how quickly he can get in and out of breaks, and obviously very dangerous with the football in his hands. But he also, beyond this, he has a great sense of when they play zone coverage and having a feel of a guy that plays inside. And so, it's kind of the best of both worlds. Somebody that can win outside the numbers, but yet somebody who knows how to play slow, almost be boring with his routes when he knows that he's just settling down in a zone because that's where the quarterback's expecting him to be. So, look, it's been a great addition. It certainly helped their offense a ton, especially the way Buffalo likes to play an empty a lot. and really try to spread people out, you don't know where Diggs is going to line up. He could be outside, could end up, lining up inside. So it's kind of been a perfect marriage there in Buffalo.
It's almost like he's part of a space force. Tim, we want to get your thoughts on the Steelers' troubles losing 2 in a row. Before we get yours, though, we feel like we should hear what Mike Tomlin, Steelers coach, has to say. We'll be back with you in a second.
Just really not enough playmaking for us tonight. And it's really as simple as that. Particularly in the second half. At the beginning of the second half, I thought they heated up offensively, and we weren't able to keep pace with them. He extended some plays, he being Allen, and got outside the pocket some. We can't have that. And obviously, we got to possess the ball better. We got to score more points on offense. Got tough as attrition set in. We had Matt Fowler go down with a peck. We had Dotson go down with a peck. But such is life, man, in the NFL. We got to find a way to collect ourselves and make sufficient plays, and we didn't. And so we accept responsibility for that and get ready for our next opportunity. Of course.
All right, Tim. Coach Tomlin, there's pretty game-specific. Give us the broader view of what you've seen in terms of troubles, things that concern you with the Steelers the last 2 games when they've dropped them both.
Look, they need to catch the ball better. That's been well documented. But the thing for me offensively, when I look at Pittsburgh, they're not running the football. And, when you're leading rusher tonight and, what was a physical contest in bad weather, when James Conner has 18 yards rushing, that's not good enough. And you can talk about injuries along the offensive line. And, look, that can be a real thing, and it can be a struggle, especially when, the offensive line coming into the season was probably seen as a strength for the Steelers. It's not right now. And they need to find a way to be more balanced, because as good as Ben is, as good as those wide receivers can be, when you're one-dimensional, defenses that shouldn't be able to defend you can. And I think that's part of what's happened to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, physical in cold weather, and the Steelers not being able to meet up with that or man up with that certainly seems against the MO of that team for, the last 40 years. All right, Tim, hang on for a moment. We're going to check in with the world champions.